want? I just want to introduce you to a little taste of hell.
Hello, movie lovers! Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are counting down the top 10 most terrifying horror movies. Each movie on this list brings a different kind of horror to the screen, so turn off the lights, because things are about to get dangerous.
Call 911! Where's the button?
Coming in at number 10, Locked.
My name is William.
What do you want?
Thou shalt not steal.
This intense thriller follows a man who unknowingly walks into a trap that turns a normal night into a terrifying fight for survival. The story begins when a desperate thief breaks into a luxury SUV parked in a quiet area, hoping to steal something valuable. But the moment he gets inside, the doors automatically lock and refuse to open. Soon he realizes the vehicle is no ordinary car. It has been specially modified by its mysterious owner, who begins communicating with him through the car's speakers and hidden cameras. The trapped man soon discovers that he has become part of a cruel and twisted game. The car owner believes criminals deserve punishment, and he intends to deliver his own version of justice. As the hours pass, the temperature rises, oxygen runs low, and the man's panic grows. With no way to escape and no one able to hear his screams, he must use his intelligence and courage to survive.
Hello, Eddie. You're in my car.
Do I have your attention now?
At number 9, Drop.
Oh, wow. Did you mean to dress like a candy cane?
This movie is a suspenseful thriller that turns an ordinary evening into a nightmare. The story follows a woman who finally decides to go on her first date after years of avoiding relationships. She meets a charming man at a fancy restaurant, hoping for a pleasant evening. But the night takes a disturbing turn when she begins receiving anonymous messages on her phone through an app that allows strangers nearby to send images and texts. At first, the messages seem harmless, but they quickly become threatening and deeply personal. The sender somehow knows intimate details about her life and begins giving her terrifying instructions. If she refuses to obey, the sender claims that someone she loves will be harmed. Trapped in a crowded restaurant with no idea who their ballot sender is, she must play along while secretly trying to uncover the identity of the person manipulating her. Drop is a nerve-wracking story about technology, control, and the fear of being watched by someone hiding in plain sight.
What do you want from me?
At number 8, Dangerous Animals.
Welcome aboard.
The film follows a fearless surfer who loves exploring remote beaches and chasing the biggest waves. During one of her trips, she crosses paths with a seemingly friendly boat captain who offers to take her to a hidden surfing spot far from the crowded coastline. At first, the journey feels like a dream adventure, but once they are far from land, the truth about the captain slowly begins to surface. He is not just a guide, he is a sadistic killer with a terrifying obsession. The captain has been kidnapping people and feeding them to sharks in the open ocean for his own twisted entertainment. When the surfer realizes what is happening, she must fight not only against the brutal killer, but also against the deadly sharks circling the boat. Stranded in the middle of the sea with nowhere to run, she must rely on her survival instincts, courage, and intelligence to escape before she becomes the next victim.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that. This is your time to shine.
I'm nothing like you.
At number 7, The Surrender.
Have you been smoking?
Have you been drinking? Who is coming over?
The man Deb recommended.
The film centers on a grieving woman who is struggling to cope after the sudden death of someone she deeply loved. Consumed by pain and unable to accept the loss, she becomes obsessed with the idea that death may not be the end. While searching for answers, she encounters a mysterious spiritual group that claims they can help her reconnect with the world beyond life. Desperate for closure, she agrees to participate in a strange ritual that promises communication with the dead. The ritual opens a door that should have remained closed, allowing something dark and powerful to enter her life. As strange events begin to occur around her, she realizes she may have invited a malicious entity into her world. Now, she must face the horrifying consequences of her decision and find a way to stop the evil she has unleashed before it completely takes over her life.
You have to prepare before his arrival.
At number 6, Heart Eyes. This is a modern slasher film that combines romance with brutal horror. Every year on Valentine's Day, couples around the city begin to disappear under mysterious circumstances. Rumors spread about a masked killer known as the Heart Eyes Killer, who specifically targets people celebrating love. The story follows two co-workers who pretend to be a couple to avoid awkward questions during the holiday season. But their harmless lie quickly becomes dangerous when the infamous killer begins stalking them. The masked killer appears everywhere they go, leaving a trail of blood behind. What starts as a fake relationship slowly turns into a desperate fight for survival as they try to escape the relentless murderer. With tension, dark humor, and shocking kills, Heart Eyes delivers a thrilling mix of romance and horror.
Hey, you good?
Yeah. At number 5, Clown in a Cornfield.
Look out!
Based on the popular novel by Adam Cesare, this movie is a terrifying slasher set in a quiet rural town. The story follows a teenager who moves with her father to a small community hoping for a fresh start. At first, the town seems peaceful, but tensions quickly become visible between the older residents and the younger generation. The town's mascot, a creepy clown named Friendo, once represented prosperity when the local corn syrup factory was thriving. But when the town begins to decline and frustration grows, something sinister awakens. Soon, teenagers start disappearing, and rumors spread that the clown mascot has come to life. As the killings become more brutal, the young residents realize that the danger may not just be a legend. The once friendly symbol of the town has turned into a terrifying nightmare, hiding in the endless cornfields. Now they must uncover the truth behind the killings before the clown claims more victims.
There's a psycho dressed up like Friendo!
At number 4, The Toxic Avenger.
Hostages downtown. Somebody do something!
Stop! We'll get to all of that.
The story follows a quiet janitor working in a corrupt corporation responsible for polluting the environment and harming innocent people. After a strange accident involving toxic waste, the janitor's body undergoes a horrifying mutation. Instead of dying, he transforms into a grotesque but powerful creature with superhuman strength. When he realizes the company he works for is responsible for countless crimes, he decides to use his powers to fight back. With his mop turned into a brutal weapon, he begins hunting down criminals, corrupt executives, and violent gangs who prey on the weak. This movie is a crazy blend of horror and superhero action that turns a bullied janitor into a terrifying symbol of revenge.
How does it feel to be a hero?
Find him, bring him here.
At number 3, The Monkey.
Oh, that's odd. I don't remember locking this.
No!
This movie tells the story of a cursed toy that brings death wherever it appears. The film follows two brothers who discover an old wind-up toy monkey among their father's belongings. At first, it seems harmless, but strange and tragic events begin to occur every time the monkey claps its cymbals. Soon, the brothers realize the toy is somehow connected to a series of horrifying deaths around them. Terrified, they attempt to get rid of it, but the monkey always finds a way to return. Years later, when they believe the curse is finally gone, the monkey reappears once again, bringing with it a new wave of unexplained death. Now the brothers must confront the dark secret behind the cursed object before the monkey destroys everything they love.
The toy monkey?
It's evil. Basically the devil.
At number 2, Queens of the Dead.
What's happening?
DJ's MIA and, toilet still closed.
The film follows a group of friends attending a massive underground party filled with music, dancing, and celebration. And then suddenly, the people starts collapsing and return as aggressive, flesh-hungry zombies. Trapped inside the building with hundreds of infected partygoers, the survivors must fight their way through dark corridors and crowded dance floors filled with the undead. As the infection spreads rapidly, the group must work together to escape before the entire city becomes overwhelmed. This movie offers a fresh and energetic take on the classic zombie apocalypse story.
You might want to look away. Why?
At number 1, Hallow Road.
What? What happened?
She hit someone with her car.
The story follows a couple driving late at night after receiving a disturbing phone call about their daughter being involved in a terrible accident. As they rush through the isolated road to reach her, strange and frightening events begin to unfold. They encounter mysterious figures, eerie sounds in the forest, and signs that something supernatural may be watching them. The deeper they travel into the darkness of Hallow Road, the more reality begins to twist around them. Soon they realize that the road itself may be connected to something far more sinister than they ever imagined. Filled with suspense and psychological horror, this movie builds a terrifying atmosphere where every mile forward brings them closer to a horrifying truth. And that was our list of the top 10 horror movies that promise chills, suspense, and unforgettable nightmares. What do you think? Did The Monkey deserve the top spot? Or would you swap it with Dangerous Animals, Clown in a Cornfield, or something else entirely? Drop your own rankings in the comments below. I read every single one, and the debates are always legendary. If you enjoyed this countdown, smash that like button, share it with your horror crew, and subscribe for more rankings, deep dives, and reactions coming your way in 2026. Until next time, sleep with the lights on, check under your bed, and whatever you do, don't wind up that monkey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more top 10 lists from around the world. Until the next video, stay curious, stay entertained, and maybe keep the lights on tonight.